say that I am better now, better now. I only say that 'cause you're not around, not around. You know.
Let's go. Five Bloods. Five Bloods. What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Tatumeister. Back again. With another... Oh, I hit the mic. review. A Spike Lee movie. A Spike Lee joint. Okay. So. What do I have to say? The movie was so great. Super great. Anyway, yeah. The first movie I watched from Spike Lee was Black Klansman. And, well, I didn't review that movie. I did see it, and I liked it. It was cool. Weirdly enough, based on a true story, which I didn't believe half of the stuff that happened in that movie, but... So... Now, this is a movie that... It's not based on a true story. It's an original script, but... It feels like a true story, because first half of the movie, I thought this was real life. I'm like, is this based on a true story? No, it's not. All came out of Spike Lee and their people's heads, which is honestly unbelievable, because holy crap, this movie's amazing. Like, how did they come up with all this? Now, I'm not really watching a lot of Spike Lee movies. This is my second one. I gotta say, guys, this blows away Black Klansman, which I'm not saying Black Klansman was bad, but The Five Bloods is super awesome. I'm gonna explain why. So, basically, I'm gonna try to summarize the movie without spoiling anything, so that way you guys know what it is when going in. But basically, it's about these five black soldiers that are going back to Vietnam after the Vietnam War, 20, 30 years later. And they have to retrieve the remains of their fallen soldier and also retrieve the gold that they left there 30 years ago. But they also have some people tracking them down, trying to steal the gold from them. That's all I'm going to say without spoiling anything. But, my gosh, guys. Now, this is a nitpick. I'm kind of mixing the positives and negatives in this. But my nitpick with the movie is the first half of the movie is pretty slow. It's a lot of build-up and a lot of exposition to get to the core, which is when they're in the jungle. When they get to the jungle, stuff goes down. I'm not going to lie. Stuff goes down. It goes wild. It gets crazy. But I love it. And the way Spike Lee directed this movie and wrote it, and the way he shot it and did it, is incredible. Like, he's done it. His style is so unique in this film. You feel it when you're watching the movie. It kind of feels like Quentin Tarantino in a way, but different. I think Spike Lee and Quentin Tarantino should make a movie together simply for the fact their styles are so similar. But I feel like the style here is cool. So, brother, we will find us the goal. Anyway. Jurassic Park. I don't know, I'm just being stupid, but what's there to say? It's just a great movie. And I'm glad I watched this after Artemis Fowl, because my gosh, this definitely restored my faith in movies. It's usually a terrible movie I watch and then an amazing movie I watch to restore my faith in movies again. Because, my gosh, it's just weird how we got one of the worst movies of the year and one of the best movies of the year in the same day. It's weird how that worked out. But The Five Bloods is literally one of the best movies of the year. Now, I wouldn't say it's my favorite. It's my third favorite of the year. It's still... Extraction and Boy That Bugs Your Life still take the cake. But I put this a little above Sonic, because not putting it above Sonic just wouldn't feel right. The Five Bloods is amazing. It's just... Now, I'm going to get to why. The direction is really great. Like I said, Spike Lee directed this movie. He has such a unique style in directing movies. I mean, my nitpick with it is some of the social commentary and political stuff in the movie can be a little jarring and weird, and it doesn't really fit the movie a little bit. But I get why he put it in. It fits the tone of what he's trying to say in his movies, I guess. But that's like a nitpick. I kind of feel like they could have cut a little bit of that. Also, like I said, the first half of the movie is kind of... But I think I'll appreciate it more in a second watch, the first half of the movie. The first half of the movie is really slow and a lot of build-up and a lot of exposition to tell what's going on. But once the second half starts, it gets crazy. But I'm not going to spoil anything. But like I said, a lot of stuff happens in the movie. So yeah, guys, the writing is... I'm going to get into the categories now because I want this to be a quick review. Direction gets a 9 out of 10. It's directed really well. Spike Lee's great. Writing gets a 10 out of 10, bro. If this script doesn't win Best Original Screenplay at the Oscars next year, I'll be blown away because this screenplay is amazing. It had 4 different writers on it. What else? Special effects gets an 8 out of 10. It's not really known for the special effects. I mean, it's pretty basic. It's still really good though. Acting gets a 9 out of 10. The actors in here, all of them. Paul Walter Hauer from Where's Your Jewel, one of my favorite movies of last year's in this movie. I didn't even know that until I saw him. I'm like, oh my gosh, there he is. He's in the movie. That's cool. He played Richard Jewell in the movie Richard Jewell. But I don't know most of the actors' names though besides Paul. Everybody else is kind of new or not that well known. I kind of like Spike Lee doing that though. He takes people that aren't well known and puts them in his movies to get them famous. I kind of like that he does that, you know? A lot of directors don't do that anymore. They usually use famous actors or they get people into the movies. But Spike Lee's like, nah, we're going to make people famous. That's what I like to do. I like directors that do that. But anyway, and all the actors in this movie did great. All the new actors were great. I'd say characters gets a 9 out of 10. All the characters are freaking amazing. I just loved every single one of them. Story gets a 9 out of 10. Great story. I mean, seriously. Editing gets a 8 out of 10. I mean, it's not really known for the editing. The pacing and the editing can be a little weird at points. Can be a little fast and weird, but I like the way it's done. Style. The style of the movie, I'd say, gets a 10 out of 10, probably. It's such a unique style. What else can I say about it? Category-wise? I'm not sure. I'm the 5 Bloods. I think that's all the categories, right? And what else is there talk? Cinematography? Okay, cinematography gets like a 8 out of 10. It's not like Roger Deakins or anything, but it's really good cinematography, obviously. Music. There you go. Music gets let me see. 8 out of 10. I mean, it's not like the most mind-blowing music of a movie ever. The movie's not trying to be super musical, but it's really good music. What else? So is that it? I think I covered everything, right? All right. So overall, The 5 Bloods is super great and my favorite Spike Lee movie. But question is it the best Spike Lee movie? I don't know because I've only seen 2, but I'm gonna watch the rest. Now. I'm officially a fan of his now thanks to this movie. This movie made me a fan. It isn't the best movie of the year like some people might claim it to be, but it is an amazing movie and definitely worth checking out on Netflix. It's one of the best Netflix movies. So, with all that being said, The 5 Bloods gets a 9.6 out of 10 from the Tatumeister. Yeah. 5 Bloods don't die, we multiply. I think what's great about this movie is, even if you're white, you can love it. I think black people will enjoy it more, because Spike Lee likes to make movies for black people, clearly. Black Klansmen in this one are mostly about black people. Granted, Black Klansman had a lot of white people in it too, so I don't know. But ironically, that was based on a true story. I still can't believe that's based on a true story, but anyway, so... yeah, guys, that's my review of The 5 Bloods. It's amazing. Definitely an improvement over Black Klansman, which I still like Black Klansman. Don't get me wrong. I'm glad I got nominated, but I didn't think it was all that in a bag of chips, so I did like it. The 5 Bloods, on the other hand, is great. Super great, in fact. And I definitely recommend you all watch. So, well, that being said, it's time to go, guys. Tatumeister is signing out.